Hi everyone, it's Valentine and welcome back to another movie of the week. And the movie this week was Valentine's Day from 2010, so if you haven't watched it, watch it now. If you're new to the movie week, because we talk about a movie here and you guys comment below your thoughts. And in 2025, we're doing different type of romance movies, and since Valentine's Day is coming up, I felt like it made the most sense in the year that we're doing different romance movies to do Valentine's Day as a movie, so clearly that's why I did it. So I think this is only my second time watching this movie, but it's something where there's there's this thing about these, I don't know what to call these movies, but I think this is also the first. So this is like the first movie where it's like this is what they do. They get all these big A-list actors, all of these big B-list actors, whatever, and they put them in a movie. And that's the thing, is like, because there's so many different actors and so many different plots, like one of these actors could spend like literally 2 days shooting the scenes, They get all these actors into movies and they have different storylines, and it's on a holiday and then all the stories connect. So this is Valentine's Day, and then they did it with Mother's Day, and then they did it with New Year's Eve, and I feel like they probably have done it with other holidays too. But it's like something that there's these type of movies, and the actors are so big, right? The actors are so big that it's also like it's so commercial because the actors are so big. And I feel like there must have been a lot of writers, and I actually do feel like the writing is good because there is so many characters and there's so many different storylines, and somehow they all somehow connected. And the fact that they were able to do that, like, it's smart. Props to them, props to whatever. But yeah, like it's probably easy for one of these like big actors because you don't have to actually do much, like, but literally like the actors they had is so much, and it's crazy, like all these actors in one movie. And then there's some actors that don't even overlap, actually, even though in some ways a lot of the storylines are connected, a lot of these actors don't even work with each other. So yeah, it's funny, like Julia Roberts is in this, and then her niece is in this, Emma Roberts. And I'm trying to think, like, is this the only thing that they both acted in? But then they never even met, right? But then it turned out that like Emma Roberts, like, she was a babysitter to Julia Roberts' son, but then they have no scenes together. And then I think Julia Roberts are in at least one of the other ones, like Mother's Day or something, I don't know. But it's something where it's like a feel-good movie, and it kind of also, I think what's smart about the storylines, it shows like a lot of different types of relationships. Like it, even had a relationship where they were like at the beginning in 2 weeks, and then it has like a relationship with like two people that have been together for so many years, and then it has someone, it has like cheating, and it has, two friends that finally get together. Like there's so many different storylines that are happening and so many different perspectives. And I think especially for, I don't know if with the Mother's Day it's like different types of moms and stuff, because there's so many different, ways to be a mom. So I don't know if it's like, I can't remember that movie exactly, but yeah, with romance, like it's kind of like how we talk about here. There's so many different types of romance movies, and there's so many movies we could do this year. And I have jam-packed, 52 weeks of the year with different romance movies, but of course there's even more. Like there's so many romance movies, and there's so many different romance dramas, and there's so much to talk about. And this movie showed like different type of romantic relationships. Yes, it technically, I feel like this falls under a rom-com, and I know it sounds like we're doing a lot of rom-coms, but I feel like they're all different, and that's the important thing of the season. Well, not the important thing of the season, but that's the purpose of the season, is to talk about how it's different. And obviously like the romances are frontmost, but for these, like, they can't be a drama. They kind of have to be, even though this is PG-13, like it can reach a lot of people, reach a lot of different audiences, and so in a way it has to be a comedy, and it makes sense that it's a romantic comedy. Like Anne Hathaway, I didn't really understand what she was doing in this movie. But I think it's really smart for them to like not just show only like one or two different types of relationships, and show like a lot of different types of relationships. And again, like I think the writing is really, really smart in this movie, and that's what you get for these bigger budget commercial movies, where you have all these really big actors and you have big budget and can have all these writers, and it is a feel-good movie. So yeah, not much else to critique, but like, come on, we're doing romance this year, and there's a movie called Valentine's Day. Of course I'm gonna play it right before Valentine's Day, come on. I don't know what else to say, but I guess if this is your first time watching the movie, I'm glad you watched the movie. And it's a movie that I feel like is easy to watch, so it's good to watch. And I don't have much else to critique it, you know, if we're kind of comparing to the movies this year, and especially the rom-coms. You know, I feel like this movie had so much romance, even more so than usual rom-coms, and I feel like that makes sense for the Valentine's Day. Like, as I said, you know, it can't just be romance, you need to have something else, and so the comedy is very secondary, but it has to be there a little bit. But romance is the number one thing. I mean, it is Valentine's Day. Everything's about romance in this movie, every single thing, and that's just how it goes. Anyway, we're gonna end it here. So comment below your thoughts about Valentine's Day, and the movie for next week is Isn't It Romantic, I think from 2019. So comment below your thoughts about Valentine's Day, and watch Isn't It Romantic for next week, which I think is also another rom-com. Yeah, but anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and bye.